What's up, everybody? Hope all is well. Good day to you all that good stuff like that. Listen, want to just come on just to say, hey, what's up to everybody for a little minute and all of that jazz like that. All is well. Just want to touch on this little Benny Hinn situation for a minute and kind of go from there. I know, I believe Larry Reed had talked about it for a little, quite little second or whatever. And hey, what's going on? And kind of just kind of brought some things out, period, whatever. And so I'll just give my little my narrative to it. But Benny Hinn has taken a different look at the prosperity preaching. He said he was wrong and all of those things. But it's just like, honestly, this is what happens with a lot of preachers. This is what happens with a lot of preachers. They get older and they change their mindset. And it's just like, at the end of the day, it's like, you've taught this stuff for a long time. Hey, everybody, when you come on, just hit that like button and keep on moving forward, okay? All right. So, yeah, when they get older, oh, excuse me. When they get older, they change their narratives. They change, the way they speak on things. And now they apologize and all of those things or whatever. And it's just like, you kind of just, let it be what it's going to be. So at the end of the day, you all, it's just like this. What do you do? Really, people are going to follow these people regardless. And so all you need to do is just wake up, period. I'm about to post a video from Bishop. I think his name was Kenneth. As soon as I post, you guys can hear what he's talking about. A lot of these people have been very close to Benny Hinn and everything like that. And it's just, it is what it is, right? It really is what it is. And a lot of times, I say this a lot. I know I do. I say this a lot. A lot of you all just, you don't listen. And we know this. We know this. A lot of people don't listen. You say one thing and then it's taken out of context. You go and say something positive and it's taken out of context. You say God is love and they say, well, he didn't say it this way. Or he didn't say it that way. A lot of you all need to listen. Listen to what they say. And then, the Bible say, try the Spirit by the Spirit and see if it's of God. If it's not of God, then it is what it is, period. So, a lot of people just, they didn't follow Benny Hinn for years. You know what I'm saying? They followed Benny Hinn for years. And now, that he's retracting a lot of things that he said, everybody has an issue with it. Like, a lot of people are out here, telling people to give and the Lord's gonna do XYZ, give, and God's gonna do this and give and God's gonna do that. And I'm like, that ain't what the book say. That ain't how this work, That's not how this work. At the end of the day, it is what it is. And plus, like I said, Benny Hinn is getting old. Benny Hinn is getting older. And a lot of these preachers, when they get older, they change. Right? Love you guys too. Love you guys too. And let me just say to my followers, let me just say to all my subscribers, let me just say that, hey, Keisha, what's up, baby? Let me just say to all of my subscribers and things of that nature. Like, anytime it relates to me, baby, I've always kind of told y'all what was up with me, period. And I've always said to you all, anytime y'all need to know something, Google it, period. Like, it is what it is. But it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. So, yeah. I think a lot of people they want to drag Benny Hinn and take Benny Hinn down or whatever. But y'all have to understand, a lot of these people have been following Benny Hinn for years. It is what it is, y'all. Like, after so long, it's like this is what you're accustomed to. And then they call it the occult. A lot of people follow the occult because people are threatened, people are made to feel some type of way or whatever. But that's what happens in the occult, these occult ministries or whatever the case may be. This is what happens. People get they get that they feel scared, and if you don't move this way, then I'm gonna do this to you, and if you don't move that way, then I'm gonna do this to you. And it's like, baby, are you grown? Are you grown? Are you scared? Like, what's the problem? I mean, period. So I mean, it is what it is. That's what happens with these people. They get big, and you feel like God is the only God speaks to them only, and that's not true. And I mean, he's gotten older, and now he's right, Nate. He's clearing his conscience, and so it's like, I've said some wrong things. I've did this. I've did that. Yada yada yada, and now he wants to clear the slate. What do you do? Ugh. What do you do? He's just gonna clear the slate. He's gonna clear the slate. Period. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, you all. And yeah, it is what it is. So Benny Hinn is stopping that bag from flowing. I mean, period. So, again, you all, like, you get caught up in following these people, and you think that they're gods, and that's so far-fetched from the case. That's so far-fetched from the case. And so at the end of the day, no matter who you follow, you have to have a sense of spiritual discernment. You got to watch this stuff for yourself, period. Okay? Watch this stuff for yourself. If you don't watch this stuff for yourself, it's like then you end up getting caught up. I think with a lot of preachers and people and things of that nature, it's important for us to just be open and honest about everything. Period. Be open and honest about everything. If you fail, you fail. If you had I mean, you ain't got to tell all your business, but when it comes down to it, to some degree you have to be honest. You know what I'm trying to say? To some degree you have to be honest. So, it's whatever. But I tell you the truth, you all, like, once you start seeing things for what they really are, it is what it is. Okay? So, at the end of the day, you all, like I said, you just got to see this stuff for what it is. You got to just start opening your eyes and all of those things like that. It is what it is, y'all. And a lot of people who feel some type of way about Benny Hinn having a newfound whatever, like, it's going to be what it's going to be. Okay? It's going to be what it's going to be. Like, it's going to be what it's going to be. So, yeah. So, a lot of y'all going to get upset, but, a lot of times what y'all got to realize is a lot of us have been saying this for years, right? A lot of us have been saying this for years. We've been saying that this has been going on in the church for years. So now what? Now what? Now things have been opened up, things have been enlightened, and all those things of that nature. Now what? Now what? Now what? It is what it is. It is what it is. So, I think a lot of people want you to feel some type of way because, things have changed. But, Benny Hinn is just one of the many people. I don't think black people will be as upset with him because, this is how a lot of people are, right? This is how a lot of people are. They see this stuff and they're just like, they're more receptive to someone that does not look like them. right? They're more receptive to someone who does not look like them. So at the end of the day, it's like, they can receive it. But I promise you, with so many other people, that's just going to be what it's going to be, right? It's going to be what it's going to be. So, yeah, it's that Stockholm syndrome. It's that Stockholm syndrome. So it's just like, hey, it is what it's going to be. You said they follow man, not God. Absolutely, they follow man, not God. They follow man, not God. So it's just, you have to understand that. And again, when you have that occult mentality, this is what happens. People feel scared, feel some type of way or whatever. They feel like God is not going to do this, or God is not going to bless me if I don't, God is not going to bless me if I don't give to the church, or if I don't do this. No, the Bible say you be a blessing unto other people. When people bless you, you bless other people. That's the way you get blessed back. Period. People want you to feel some type of way, but it's like, baby, you just keep moving. Period. Keep moving. What you supposed to do? People want you to pay your tithes and all this type of stuff. Matter of fact, I think I heard Jay Wilson say that the other day. People want you to pay your tithes. That's not what it was for. Paying your tithes is not for the preachers and stuff like that. That's not what it was for. And that's what happens with a lot of us PKs. A lot of us PKs. A lot of us PKs, a lot of PKs get judged because of things that their parents did, or the doctrine that their parents said. Because, as a Kojic kid, I look at a lot of the Kojic bishops and stuff like that, things like that, and their kids get judged because of things that their daddies or their mamas did. And it's just like, no, because a lot of times, if you be honest, those kids are not with it. But, again, like they always say, you're guilty by association. So it is what it is, y'all. Excuse me. It is what it is, y'all. Baby, I'm telling you, it's so much stuff I hear. It's so many things I hear. Like, I've been an open book with my life. I really have. And, Benny Hinn's children are getting drug in this. I mean, even though they have lived off of this, they're not responsible for what Benny Hinn has done. They've benefited from it, but they're not responsible for the things that he's done and his teachings or whatever. You can't do that. You really can't do it. Like, I can't blame his kids for going to the private schools. I can't blame his kids for having a nice car, because the people gave and the people supported. And Benny Hinn kept preaching, and they love Benny Hinn. And it is what it is, just like it is what it is. So I'm just like, hey, what it is, yo, what's up? So it's just like this, you all. I hear what Benny Hinn is saying. I really do. And there's going to be so many other people who come out and say the same thing. There's going to be so many other people that come out and say the same thing. But at the end of the day, it's just like this. You went with it, and you took it, and it is what it is. And people do not read the scriptures right. They don't read the scriptures right. The Bible's saying, all thy getting, get an understanding. Period. In all thy getting, get an understanding. I think a lot of people, well, whatever's going on, baby, even after all of this stuff, it's just like, people want you to feel some type of way. Baby, it is what it is. I mean, there's going to be so many narratives that's going to be spent about Benny Hinn. It's going to be just a whole circus. It's going to be a whole circus. So it's going to be what it is, and I don't think necessarily, how can I say this? I wouldn't say that well, no, I can't say that. I think once you find out the truth, I think you just need to just do right by it, right? once you figure out that you've been preaching this thing wrong, just do right. Is he going to be able to pay all that money back to these people? No. Is he going to? No. It's been a lot of preachers out here who have done the same thing. So I don't expect Benny Hinn to do anything. I mean, you came out and spoke your truth and said what you need to say, and we gon', the people still gonna love you, period. The people who follow you are gonna still follow you, period. I mean, what else do you expect? So anywho, so it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Who else gonna do the same thing? Who else is gonna do the same thing? I think a lot of people, as it relates to anybody, especially anybody who carries the gospel, they have been indoctrinated a certain way so long, right? They've been indoctrinated a certain way so long. Now it's just anything goes. Anything goes. Like they can say you can speak in tongues and God's gonna bless, and there they go speaking in tongues and they believe that the Lord is gonna bless. They can say run around the church and God's gonna do this, God's gonna do that. And they really believe that. Like they honestly really believe that. So at the end of the day, it's just like, like this is what's going on in the church sector, right? This is what's going on in the church world. We have been brought up in this mindset, this occult mindset that if you don't do this, God's gonna do this to you. And that's not the case at all, period. If you don't be a blessing right now to the man or woman of God, God is not gonna bless you. And it's not the case. That is not the case. But you know what? People have been saying that for years, touch not the anointed, do my prophet no harm. And they take that scripture all out of context, just like they do everything else. I could say women are beautiful. Oh my God, they're wonderful. Baby, they're going to say something totally different. It is what it is, y'all. This is people. This is really people. So it's just like, sometimes you just have to let it be what it's going to be. Let it be what it's going to be. I'm getting ready to go. I'm getting ready to go, baby. I ain't shook over here. I ain't worried, nor am I pressed. Anything that people got to say, they going to say it about Benny. They going to say it about me. They going to say it about Juanita. As I've said about Juanita, they going to say it about everybody. It don't even matter. It don't even matter. When you are and you've become a public figure, when your face is known and you've been around for years, people are going to do that. They're going to do that. And some people go way too far. I mean, it is what it is. But, hey, some people, they not from the Missouri state. Or some people are. You got to show them. Period. Roll up, you're going to get done up. It is what it is. Now, somebody going to take that out of context and say, oh, I want to go do something. Y'all, listen here. Let me just go that way with this. To all of my followers, y'all got all my videos. All of my videos. Anything, whatever I said, y'all can go back and watch it. Period. Period. Y'all can go back and watch it. If I said something negative about somebody, you can go back and watch it. Period. Okay? I think to all of my followers, I have been very involved in the Me Too movement. I've been very involved in a lot of the movements. I spoke up about, the situations that's been going on in the house of God and whatever the case may be. And it's just like, people act like now, they act like, I've never said anything to or about anybody. And it's just like, at this point, you're not fighting a losing battle, but you have to pick your fights, right? You got to pick your fights and you just move on, right? You just move on. People want to make you, and this comes from this stuff right here comes from the church people. When you speak out against whatever's going on in the church, you're going to have a group of people that feel some type of way about that. And they want you to be quiet. But you just got to keep moving on. And you know what you're saying is the truth. Keep moving on. Don't worry about it. People want you to feel some type of way. I'm going to tell my folks like this. Babe, we've been through this before. Period. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Period. We've been through this before. Benny Hinn has been through this before. Now he just has a new perspective on life. And he's going to probably be retiring soon. Period. He's going to be retiring soon. He's going to be retiring soon. Let me tell you something, baby. I am refreshed. I'm good. Hear me? I'm good. And you just, baby, Benny Hinn is going to retire on the beach somewhere. He's going to retire on the beach somewhere. And it's, it's like I always tell people, when you come up and you're starting to be known, anything that if you spelt your name wrong, people they're gonna criticize that. Period. When you're coming up, no matter whether it's on YouTube, whether it's in the preacher circle, whether it's on TV, people are going to criticize you. People are going to say all types of things. Hell, they talked about Jesus. What you think about you? I mean, Jesus did no wrong. Like, dead serious. Jesus did no wrong, and he was crucified. So what do you really expect? What do you really expect? They hung him on the cross, and he said, I'm just here to do my Father's business, period. I'm just here to do my Father's business. I'm just here to do my Father's business. At the end of the day, I'm here to do my Father's business. You get it? I'm just here to do my Father's business. Anything else? You know what I'm saying? Anything else? Jesus said, hey, at the end of the day, when his mother and father was looking for him, they said, Jesus, what have you, his real name, Yeshua, what have you been doing? I've been doing the work of the one who have sent me. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period. Let it be what it's going to be. But what is Jesus going to be pressed for? What is Jesus going to be pressed for? You feel what I'm saying? What is he going to be pressed for? Like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm on about the work that I'm supposed to be doing, and period. You know what I'm saying? It is what it's going to be. So at the end of the day, y'all, like, serious, real talk, like, they called Jesus they called him a blasphemous, whatever. They called him blasphemous. They called him all kinds of things, right? And yet and still he did what he was supposed to do until it was his time up. Period. Like, you want a cookie for sitting up here trying to tear Jesus down? You know what I'm saying? You want a cookie? Period. Baby, listen here. The Pharisees and Sadducees did their best. Hello. The Pharisees and Sadducees did their best to tear that man down. They did their best. And at the end, he did what he was commissioned to do. He said, I was sent here on this earth to do my job. And when my job is done, I got to go. Period. Period. If you're going to speak out against the crookedness in the church, and you know that you've been commissioned to speak out against the crookedness in the church, baby, do your job. Do your job, but do it in a way, you know what? Be just like Jesus. Be just like Jesus. Loving kindness have I drawn thee. You know what I'm saying? Loving kindness have I drawn thee. And I'm going to tell you about what's wrong with loving kindness. And then if you take it, you take it. If you don't, you don't. Boom. And it is, and we move on. Period. We move on. We move on. Baby, it's going to be people let me tell you something. I studied the life of Jesus, Yeshua, and honestly, it's like, this man has so much love for people, but he did not like people misusing his people. He didn't. He didn't. I speak out against that all the time. But do you think people really listen? Or maybe it's just the new people, right? It's just the new people. It's the new people that don't listen. And it's, hey, it is what it is. Excuse me. It's just the new people. The people that love you, they love you. The people that's gonna follow you is gonna follow you, and we just keep on moving from there, baby. If you swayed because of something that somebody said, baby, you're fair weather. It is what it is. But when someone is open and honest with you, this the way Jesus was. When someone is open and honest with you, then try the spirit by the spirit. You know, and so I look at like Benny Hinn. It's just like I think he's done a lot of great tent revivals, a lot of great services, a lot of miracles and things have been done. And so it's just like, hey, he has a change of heart. He has a change of mindset. And it's like we move on from there. Period. We move on from there. I'm quite sure Jesus went to jail too. I'm quite sure Benny Hinn went to jail too. I'm quite sure a whole lot of preachers and things have gone to jail. That's life. That's life, y'all. That's life. That's life. Jesus done lost some stuff. Benny Hinn coming up before he was Benny Hinn, before he was the Benny Hinn, he's lost apartments, he's lost cars, he's lost family. A lot of things have happened in people's lives. That's life. But now that he is where he is, I'm quite sure he's gonna say more and more and more and more, because in his start in ministry, it's been rough. TD Jakes, it was rough. He was evicted. He didn't have money to pay for his bills all the time and all of this stuff. And when he got bigger, it was what it was. He was able to do more things because the people loved him and they gave and they supported. And it is what it is, honestly. What it is, yo. What's up? Can a nigga just keep in touch? In touch. It is what it is, y'all. Like, period. Like, baby, where my honey? I ain't even got him in here. Baby, sometimes you just gotta put your blockers on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like the horse with the blockers and just keep your mind and your eyes focused. Because again, this is what happened. This is life. This is life. This is life. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Right? What we gonna do? Baby, listen here. I like talking about Benny Hinn, but I like talking about myself too. But in talking about myself, being where we are now, it's like this right here. When you're doing something positive and you're being great and you're being effective to people, you can expect to get a lot of backlash from just being great and positive. I think when I've talked about a lot of preachers, I try to do that little sandwich effect and give the good and the bad and then try to make it good, because every preacher's not bad, right? Every preacher's not bad. And that's the 100% truth. Every preacher is not bad. And people will come on and I was guilty of that. I was guilty of saying that, I was guilty of not giving the sandwich effect and grouping everybody together because this is what I saw, this is what was going on. But every preacher's not bad. It's just that the bad ones just make everything else look crazy. So it is what it is, y'all, period. So I think that when you're out here doing a good work, keep doing the good work. You hear me? Keep doing the good work. That's all you can do. Keep doing the good work. Keep showing love. Keep showing love. Keep showing love. Keep showing love. Hear me? Keep showing love. You hear me? Keep showing love. Who is that? Marquise? Hey, Marquise, what's up? I just turned my chat back on. Keep showing love, baby. Keep showing love. Keep showing love. Turn on the light. Come where the dew drops from heaven shine bright. Shine all around us of heaven shine bright. Listen here. Baby, just keep your lights on. Keep your lights on, man. Keep your lights on. That's it. Keep your lights on. Baby, people going to have so much stuff to say about Benny Hinn. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They're gonna have so much stuff to say. And when you're trying to be uplifting, when you're trying to be uplifting to people, and you're trying to do something great, and you just expose the foolishness that's going on, people gonna always, baby, they gonna send their minions, bees, roaches, and doo-doo bugs. They gonna send them all, baby. You know what? Did I put some deodorant on today? I did. I smell good. I put that old Mr. Burberry on, you know? It is what it is. Yes, baby, you know. I had to make sure I was fresh and clean. Make sure I took that good old showering can on, you know? But y'all can't smell me anyways. I don't know why I'm sitting up here acting a fool because, you know, even if I was musty, you all couldn't smell it anyways. But you know what? It's funny. You know, I think you have to take opposition in life. And this little situation with Benny Hinn, you got to take the good and the bad, and you got to keep moving forward. Okay? You got to keep moving forward. Benny Hinn, I think the best thing for him to do is just keep being positive. Keep being great. Keep being great and keep loving the people and just keep moving forward. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Just keep moving forward. What else you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Keep being great. The people who gonna love you are gonna be right there. Period. That's the only thing Benny Hinn could do at this point. Just keep being great. Keep being great, Benny. Keep being great, Benny Hinn. The people who gonna be there. Regardless, take it what it is. Take it for what it is. And you know what? Honestly, there are people that just want something to be wrong. Oh, baby, listen here. Listen. Listen to me. Here, this is real good right here. If you went to jail for a traffic ticket, I got a whole bunch of traffic tickets, baby. I've been speeding. I done ran through a few red lights, baby. Let me tell you something. Now I ain't drove on no suspended license or whatever the case may be. But I've had, well, let me see, back in the day, I did get caught with suspended license. I didn't know they were suspended, but I did get caught suspended license. But it's a lot of things out here. And it's like people will take those things and they will sit up here and try to, you know, make you feel bad. I'm like, what I'm gonna feel bad for? That's life, you know? Like, that's life. And so, like, with this man, with his new perspective, it's like, that's his new perspective. That's life. That's life, right? That's life. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all have some outstanding bills? That's life. You got to make payment arrangements on this and payment arrangements. Baby, listen here, until you get to a place in life where you got money flowing in like a regular, you're going to always have problems. How many of y'all have gotten, what's that? Repossessions. A lot of us have gotten repossessions. Is that bad? No, it was a hard time. It was a hard time. Either way it go, period. A lot of them, well, Mario, or listen here, baby, I am 35 years old. 35, yes, God, 35 years old. Sometimes you have to look at things for what they really are, right? You got to look at things for what they really are. And, you know, instead of me going out here dragging, you know, because I can. Because there have not always been good things said about Benny Hinn, but because he's changed his narrative about his money gospel, like what you gonna take that narrative and just really do? Hey, it is what it is, y'all. I think, you know, when it relates to the gospel, the Bible, the scripture, it is an easy way to make money because a lot of people are fools. Seriously, a lot of people are fools. And it's easy to sit up here and turn a phrase and get that organ and put your hand behind your ear. And I heard the Bible says that if I tarry long, I mean, it's easy because, as I said before in one of my videos, you can easily be a preacher. Anybody could be a preacher. Baby, if you cute, you can sing. Baby, you can sit up here and tune real good and holler and kick your leg back and all this stuff like that. Baby, you go listen. Now, to be honest with you, it's some ugly ones out here too. It's some ugly ones out here too, baby. I'm telling you, all you got to do is be able to sing and preach and hoop and holler and dress. And baby, you got your whole fan base following. Huh? You got men and women, period. But again, like I said, you know, this has been years. This has been years. This has been years of gooping the people. This has been years of gooping the people. Been years of gooping the people. So it's like, you know, for the one, and the scripture says this, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit of the Lord is saying to the church. If y'all got an ear, hear. There are so many positive people out here that are telling you all to wake up. This stuff is going on in the church. Wake up, this stuff is going on in the church. Wake up, this stuff is going on. Children are being raped. People are being molested. And I spoke out against all those things. I spoke out against women that have been downtrodden and beat up on their husbands. I spoke out against all those things. You know, when all that stuff was going on with R. Kelly, I spoke out against all those victims. I did. I'm talking about the ones who were actual victims. I spoke out against all those victims. You know, you keep doing the work. Keep doing the work. Let people do what they gonna do. Keep doing the work. Benny Hinn, keep doing the work. Keep out here saving souls. You know what I'm saying? You may be out here and change your narrative about money, but the people still gonna give and bless you. Why? Because they want God to bless them. Period. People gonna bless you. Now the Bible does says it's more blessed to give than receive. I remember, you know, when I was on my way home, even from San Antonio, I blessed people. I gave to different ones and everything. A man was on the street corner, needed some food. You gave to him. You know, gave him a little piece of dollar and carrying on. It's more blessed to give than to receive. You know, and you cannot chase everything down. And I'm gonna tell you, when you get to a certain point and you've already, you know, had your attacks and stuff like that, after a while, you know, to just be like, it is what it is. It is what it is, baby. Hey, let them say what they're gonna say. Benny, let them say what they're gonna say, baby. You old now, what they gonna do? What they gonna do? Oh my God, I hate Benny Hinn. Oh my God, I hate Benny Hinn. You can retire right now, you'll be good. Dead serious. You can retire right now, you'll be good. I look at a lot of the bigger YouTubers that are on YouTube, and a lot of them get a lot of backlash for what? Because they're big YouTubers? It is what it is, y'all. Hey, you know, I have honestly not been jealous of anybody in their growth. I'm just being honest with that. I think I even said that even to Larry Reed, like, there's no jealousy here. Said it to William McCray. There's no jealousy here. We all in this thing, right? Preachers, we all in this thing. Everybody want to be great, right? But it's people who ain't there. Again, I am talking about everything. Let me just make sure I clear this up. I'm talking about everything. People want to be great. And depending upon how fast you move, how slow you move, you get aggravated because you want to be there. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Everything is a process. Everything is a process. So to all my people who have followed me for a long time, you know, y'all follow me, y'all been with me for years. Y'all know I've been on this thing since 2008. Listen, like the song T.D. Jakes always sing, I have listened to you. I have heard your requests. I come to tell you that it's only a test. Just hold on through your storm. This test is your storm for it won't be long. Go through, hold on. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Just hold on. That's all you gotta do. Just hold on, baby. It's gonna be okay. Just hold on. It is what it is. And just know that if you truly love the Lord, if you truly love the Lord and you follow him, he will protect you. He will cover you. He will bless you. He will keep you. It's going to be what it's going to be. Let people do what they going to do. You know you out here working hard. You know you out here working hard, trying to be your best, trying to live your best and trying to work hard and everything like that. Again, I have listened to you. I have heard your request. I come to tell you that it's only a test. Just hold on through your storm. For this test is your storm. For it won't be long. Go through, hold on. Period. Life is filled with swift transitions. Life is filled with ups and downs. You get what I'm saying? Life is filled with ups and downs. Life is filled with, dang, that happened. Oh my God. This is just one of them things with Benny Hinn. This is just one of those things with Benny Hinn. You decide to change your mindset on a lot of stuff, and it is what it is. Okay? Benny Hinn decided to change his narrative on prosperity because he feels like, hey, this ain't right. And I mean, yeah. So it's like you just move on with it. And whatever, especially when you're out here, I think that's a good place to end right there. And I know I said I was gonna stop. I know I said I was gonna stop. But anytime your name is becoming great, anytime your name is becoming great or you're doing something positive, because here's the thing, even though Benny Hinn has been getting money from people, he's also been giving back to the poor. I mean, like you can't negate that. Like, he's a rich preacher, true. But what has he done for the people that are less fortunate? You know what I'm saying? What has he done for the less fortunate? What has he done for the less fortunate? So, anyways, it is what it is. So, when I look at all of this craziness that this man is about to endure because he changed his mindset, I promise you this, he's going to be okay. 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 Go. He's going to be okay. He's going to be okay. To all of you that have sold into him, to all of you all that have done things and whatever the case may be, hey, it is what it is. This is just a storm that he's going through. Like I've not seen too many crazy things out here about Benny. I mean, besides the Paula White situation or whatever the case may be. But for a lot of you good guys out here, here's what I'm going to say to you all. You good guys, and you have to face oppositions. For a lot of you good guys out here who are in the game, and you're doing your best to help people, and you love people, and you keep giving and doing and all this other stuff like that, seriously, it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. it's going to pay off. Now, I can't speak to everything that Benny Hinn has done because I don't know all of those intimate details. But for all of you good guys out here, good girls, good men, good women, everybody, for all of you, when I say guys, I'm talking about everybody. Let me make sure. When I say guys, I'm talking about everybody. When I say guys, I'm talking about everybody. To all of you good guys out here who are doing and being positive and helping other people, and you have to face opposition, it will pass. Hell, I went through it last year. For the past 2 years, I went through it. You know what I'm saying? And again, this test is your storm, for it won't be long. Go through, hold on. I have no hate in my heart. This is life. This is life. This is life. You got good cop, bad cop. You got good people, bad people. It is what it is. It is what it is. Anyways, you all, thank you all for being on today. I really do appreciate you all for coming on. For however many people on right now, I'm not even looking at the comments. I just want to say thank you so much for being on. And somebody gave $2, I think, to the super chat. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate it. I didn't even ask you for it, but thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I would normally say, you know, give to the Cash App. Give to the Cash App. Child, listen, do what you want to do. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you who to sock it to. Hey, what it is, what it is. Listen here. Love yourself and love somebody else. It is what it is, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Hopefully you all have a great, great Sunday, and we'll talk later. All right.